have started our 6th grade homeschool year. So let's find out how it's been. For 6th grade, we decided to start with a soft start, which we did on August the 2nd. And we had a soft start for a couple of weeks. Then for the last 2 weeks of August, we were going to do our full schedule. Well, it didn't quite turn out that we could do our full schedule. We're still working on easing all of the different pieces back in to figure out how it's going to work, because let me tell you, 6th grade's no joke. I was surprised, honestly, at how much is included in 6th grade. It's really a huge jumping point. So from the 5th grade to 6th grade was more of a jump than I had anticipated. So we're still feeling our way through that transition and determining what is best for us. Let's talk about the different subjects and how they're going. First up is science. Well, I had not anticipated using the science that is included in my father's world, which is the properties of ecosystems from Answers in Genesis that is included in MasterBooks. But we are, and it's been wonderful for the most part. We didn't do a very good job with our earthworm habitat. It was too moist and it actually kind of molded. But it was still a great learning experience. We were able to determine what went wrong, and sometimes that's what you need to do with science experiments. But it was a lot of fun, and we had a great time putting it together, and I do think that we learned a lot. We are definitely enjoying our nature walks and the nature journal that goes with them, and so I'm really thankful for that being a part of exploring countries and cultures and the science ecosystems that we are learning about. For history, we have just finished America's Story 3. We did 1, we did 2, and now we have finished 3. If you would like a full review on this, please make sure that you are subscribed, as I will be coming out with it shortly. But sneak peek, we really liked America's Story. I liked all 3 volumes of it. Angela Odell does a great job with regards to telling the history of America. One of my favorite things that we did throughout America's Story was learn about the presidents. My daughter had this presidential notebook, and so for each president, as we were studying him in America's Story, she would look up information in this book, and then she kept a log of what she considered to be one interesting fact about him, and then one fact of what he is noted for. And it is great to be able to look back in this book and just look at all of the different presidents. So I'm really thankful that we did start this at the beginning of America's Story. It's a fun project to keep going with the whole way through. She is doing a major project for the end of America's Story, and that will take some of our time in September. I asked her to list some of the topics that she really enjoyed from America's Story 1 all the way through 3, and that she would like to know more information about. And she had a long list. It was about 25 different things just right there off the top of her head that she came up with that she would like to know more about. But what she has decided to do her end of the year project on is actually Area 51. We started reading this in August, and she has become fascinated with Area 51. So thank you to the Who Was Books for bringing in something that she just wants to find more information on. And I'm really excited to see how she does with her project on Area 51. We did do a few read alouds in August. First up is PSB 11. This is the continuation of One Crazy Summer. We really like this book. We did like One Crazy Summer better, but this one just continues with the life of Delphine and how she is working through middle school, working through 6th grade, and learning to navigate in a very tumultuous time of our history. If you are interested in more information about our read alouds for the summer, I will make sure that I do link the video down below. We also read The Seventh Wish. I go into a lot of detail in the video about this book. It is not for younger children. Kate Messner does a fabulous job of addressing drug abuse in this book, but I would not recommend it for younger children. Again, I have more information about it in the video linked below. And then finally, we read Shine. We liked this book. It is great. It does a superb job of talking about a girl who thinks she is ordinary and thinks that she does not have talents like all of the people around her, but how her kindness, her generosity, and her smarts in science really do combine together to make her extraordinary. Shine was a great book for us to read. We wanted to do some review in August for language to see what we needed to work on. I found from Middle School Cafe these daily warm-ups, and this is for one every week throughout the year, and it focuses on different parts of language, from critical thinking and being able to express your ideas to root words and parts of speech and figurative language. And so we are doing these one sheet a week, and my daughter is just responsible for it on her own. It is a great spiral, a great reinforcement for her to be able to touch on all of these different parts of language throughout the year. We also have started the IEW videos for structure and style. My daughter is enjoying them. The first one she really liked, and then after that it kind of got to be more of a class rather than something new and exciting, but she's still enjoying them. She is learning from them, which is really our major goal. And so I'm really thankful that we did decide to go ahead and have Andrew Poudbois teach structure and style to her this year. Next up is My Father's World. Now, My Father's World is brand new to us. We are still navigating our way through it. I do really like the way that they incorporate Bible with geography, with science. That is something that is working pretty well for us. We are in 6th grade, and My Father's World has an up to 6th grade, and then they have a 7th and 8th grade supplements for this Exploring Countries and Cultures. My daughter doesn't really enjoy when we only do the 6th up through 6th grade portion, but then when we add on that 7th and 8th grade supplement, it gets to be too much for her, and so we're really trying to find our balance with regards to My Father's World. But some of our initial questions for this curriculum have definitely been overcome by what she is learning, and we are really enjoying it so far. Something else that we're really enjoying is art, which is surprising for me to say. We found the master's book art that we are really liking. My Father's World does have an art component, but for the most part, my daughter just really didn't like the options that were included. And so we switched over to the MasterBooks art, and I'm really glad we did because she is enjoying this very gentle approach to art. So let's keep our fingers crossed that it lasts throughout the year. And we have started 6th grade Dimensions math. It is awesome. She is loving it. I'm really excited that we stuck with Dimensions to go from 5th grade to 6th grade, and we are really enjoying it so far. So we'll see how that goes. How is your August? Please let me know down below. Bye-bye.